What's up, y'all? It's Lolo here, and I'm excited to bring you 3 yoga poses for core strength. So if you are wanting to build, strengthen, or tone your core muscles, and I'm not just talking about your superficial abdomen that we're so used to thinking about or seeing when we see tips for workouts on core, but I'm also thinking about your sides, those underlying muscles that you can't see, and even the muscles in your back, so that you are really thinking about creating this well-rounded support system for your spine and the rest of your body as you move. So let's go right away into number 1. It's a plank. So with plank, we'll start with a high plank. We want to spread those fingertips nice and wide, all 5 fingers. We want to think of putting some pressure in the index finger and thumb to make sure we're not just leaning out to the outside of those wrists. Shoulders and wrists in alignment, as well as making sure we're sending energy in both directions. So out the crown of my head and out the heels as I put pressure in the balls of my feet. I'm holding my core strong here. Another variation of this would be dropping down to the elbows, but same idea. I want my elbow and shoulder in alignment, and I want to be able to spread those hands flat. So different variations of how you can do that. Make sure we're not lifting the booty up or dropping it under, doing our best. If you have a mirror in front of you, even better, to keep alignment of one long line of the body, including the head. Y'all ready for number 2? The second yoga pose for core strength is still in a plank variation. It's a side plank. Now, folks who have had me for class and also classes I've taken know, side planks are some of my least favorite, but it's because they work you so good. And they take not just core strength, but also balance and arm strength. So if you're starting from your high plank, you would draw one hand closer to the other. So in this case, I'm pulling my back hand here closer to the front hand because that back hand is what I'm gonna balance on. As I rotate to the outer edge of my foot, opposite foot stacks on top, and I'm lifting from my side, from that hip up, reaching the arm towards the ceiling. Trying to find my best alignment here as well. Modification option, you can cross that top foot in front, you can drop the bottom knee and extend the top leg. Lots of different variations here. And you definitely want to make sure you do it on both sides. Same idea, walk that hand closer, flip to the outer edge, open up the arm. You could even add hip dips in here if you want to get more into your obliques and add some exercise actively. So that's pose number 2. Let's go to our last one. The third yoga pose that will help us with core strength is Locust Pose. Yes, locusts like those creepy, nasty things that you don't really want to be around. But you know, we're gonna pretend to be one for a second and use those muscles that we need. For this one, you're gonna lay all the way on your belly. So drop yourself down. Arms are gonna come behind you with palms facing the ground. As I inhale, I'm gonna lift my chest and shoulders off the mat, as well as my ankles and as much of my lower leg as I can. If you can get those knees off the mat, even better. And finally, hands lift as well. They are hovering above the mat. I'm squeezing at my low back and my glutes to help me lift. I can exhale to release. And you'll wanna do those for a few sets. You can also add some swimmers, which is not traditional yoga, but if you're adding this to a workout, you can add locust swimmers here or reach those arms in front for traditional swimmers. And this will be a great one to get your back, low back muscles especially, and your sides into gear, connecting with the glutes and lower legs. Because at the end of the day, the way we really work our core is by connecting all of our muscles together and making sure everything we do is alignment of our body. Your core is working in every exercise you do. Even when you're walking, holding yourself upright while you walk is engaging your core. So think about the small ways each day, every movement you make, every minute you take, that you can start engaging your core just that little bit more. Sometimes all you have to do is breathe. And it starts with diaphragmatic breathing. So we'll do another video on that, on all the different ways we can breathe, different styles of breathwork and how breathwork can help your core strength. But for now, try these 3 poses. Let me know what you think. Bye.